All right, welcome to, I believe, week 7 of our Rando League. We have up today the BabySkipSkips with Papa Schmo and Kev Nastics versus Slow, Solski, and TG Derp. I'm your commentator, Sir Cabby. We may be joined later by the Real Gerbo, and we also have Plumps on tracking. I should be beginning here shortly. This is an area rando, which means that major sections of the game are left intact, but they have doors that lead to other areas that may not be vanilla. So, for example, if you're going down the Brinstar elevator from back of Terminator, that might take you to Meridia or something like that. And we're off. We got looks like Papa running with the color randomizer as well. Also of note is that the bosses are shuffled as well. So we had a taste of that in a prior week with some of the boss randomization as well. And this is interesting because even though the areas are intact, you may have to kill a boss and then backtrack to unlock the area that the boss can only unlock. So let's say you went to wreck ship or found yourself in wreck ship after an area transition. You might have to wait until you find where Fantoon is hiding before you can actually collect all the items inside the wreck ship. Pretty standard entrance. We'll have to see what the Reno's got in store for us tonight. We've seen a lot of these where you're waiting for that go mode suit, sometimes tucked away kind of poorly. Saw some stats earlier today as well, talking about suitless Meridia might be like a 22% for the time in logic. So lots of potential for risk taking and route divergence as we find those areas. An early morph is not too surprising, and an E-tank that we see on Derp's side. So not getting anything too useful yet. Okay, power bomb. So right out of the bat, we've got some openings. So power bombs will allow us to go either towards meme routes, and of course, meme route has a portal on the other side. It is dangerous, but with one E-tank, that makes it a lot better. But you got those kind of dangerous hoppers without a suit you have to get past to unlock the door on the other side of meme route. It also unlocks Terminator access, as well as front of Gauntlet, potentially, with no way out. So we'll likely see some divergence here. I'm betting either Papa or Kev will pick meme route, and the other one will go the opposite direction. We'll have to see what Slow will do. I'm speaking just from, of course, team experience, since I am also a member of the BabySkipSkips. Yeah, so we see Papa going that route. So it looks like Kev will go up and check BT. And we also have Solski doing some extra minor checks. That's actually a pretty smart play, with going up to see what's up here. Without having very many miners available to you, those super missiles are obviously a gatekeeper as well. We have a question. It is still major minor, but not multi-world. The players are able to communicate with each other to information share, but that's all they've got. It looks like Papa Schmo actually routed from, and it looks like Derp did the same. It looks like the meme route actually led to Green Brinstar. So we have our early supers checks going on now. We've got the miners available and just another E-tank and back supers. The energy tanks are very nice to find early. You want those majors, but getting those E-tanks, getting those miners early in the game make a huge difference. We've seen some seeds where you've got you get pretty deep into it without a single E-tank or only reserves. It's not great. Kev doing some extra miner checks as well. Kev's still needing some supers. Everyone else has found some supers so far. And we'll see either Kev or Solski do our BT check for us to see what majors we've got there, I assume. Meanwhile, we got Derp going down to check Edecoons, one major down there. I'll be curious to see if Derp decides to check the miners down here as well. Looks like Solsky's slightly ahead on the BT check with that since he skipped the miner. And bombs. So bombs is actually really nice early on. Or everyone's only got 5 PBs at this point, or I guess Solsky's got more now. And we've got a charge beam at BT. That's huge. Having that so early means that 2 of our racers now are not going to be as concerned with their miner counts as much. Derp heading back out, skipping the miner check down there. That is a more expensive one, so it makes sense. And now we'll have to see where Solsky decides to go next. It looks like possibly a red tower direction here. Could do gauntlet, but we'll maybe see that after the save. Yeah, so like bombs obviously adds a lot of access. We've got the and a plasma beam and terminator. Another great thing. So charge and plasma now for Kev. That's a very nice find. Solsky is doing the gauntlet route, which means that Solsky will likely find plasma as well on the flip side of the gauntlet check. So we'll see if gauntlet's got anything for us. Meanwhile, Kev is going to show us the entrance for another portal here, which is to Red Tower. Deciding to go back. Not sure if he's planning to do another portal check or what, but we'll see. It looks like Papa and Kev are probably chatting here. We got some slowdown. This is probably some. I think Papa is probably doing the area tracking, so it's probably Kev relaying the information at this point. Kev going back. Maybe check another route instead. So I see that Derp got space jump. I'm guessing that was at charge. A lot of really good movement items this early on. Of course, bombs adds a lot of access, works from the game, among others. The charge and plasma is a huge find early in the game. Oh, it's a reserve tank at charge. Okay, so you found it somewhere else up there. I may have missed it, but I'm guessing Derp maybe found it in the wave gate or something. So I'm assuming Solsky's about to pick up plasma as well. But yeah, having those early, so like talking about ammo counts, like it's still nice to have like supers for Ridley, missiles for Fantoon. Until you get that. Thank you, chat. The missiles and whatnot do still help. Of course, power bombs for Metroids. Looks like Papa's going to make his wavegate attempt here as well. Also very tricky without the high jump boots to help out. It looks like Kev is deciding to follow suit with Papa's route down the meme route. So probably wants to clean up Big Pink with all the item density that's over that way. Papa getting his space jump as well. It looks like so far we were able to we started in criteria. We found access to green/pink burn star area, and we found access to Red Tower. I think that's all we've unlocked so far. We've got a total of 5 portals in the criteria area. Derp getting his plasma beam. Yeah, absolutely great area to find so far. All these areas have a lot of items and route divergence possibility. Also to note, like Red Bryn Star, like the Red Tower area, is great for. There's a lot of portals close together, which makes it a good hub to route through if you're able to, depending on where those take you. Meanwhile, like green/pink Bryn Star, the portals are spaced out further apart. You got like the elevator. You've got the meme route door, and you've got the exit over to Red Tower. Here's another check coming up now. Speaking of the meme route door, takes us over to the elbow room, backside of the Forgotten Highway. That's an interesting one. I think it's possible to get indirect ship from there. Looks like, or I'm sorry, you would be able to get direct ship from the other side, but that's going to take you down to Meridia. Of course, without gravity suit, that's probably not a great way to go. And Derp finishing off BT for the charge beam. So now Team Slow is pretty set up on charge. And that will obviously avoid soft locks for a lot of the bosses and whatnot. More power bomb cushioning for Solsky. And Derp doing a safety save. So, you know, picking your save points in these in this particular Rando style is pretty important. There are times where you might take a gamble down a route, and you want your save to be at a good spot to where if you are going to reset or die, that it puts you in a position to try another route. This is a good one at the ship because you've got the moat door as well as the door down to Red Tower. And so Derp will have two choices, going for the moat route first. With Space Jump, that's a very easy path to go. And I do agree with chat, always save. There's probably a limit to that, but I'm definitely on board with saving off him when you don't know where you're about to head into. Kev Nassic's picking up his bombs. It's one of his favorite items I know. So I'm sure he's very happy to get that. We've got an X-ray check over in Red Tower. And Papa getting his plasma beam. Just an energy tank, okay. Not not exactly what you want to find back there. Definitely, probably not going to tell your teammate to head that direction, but it's super nice for the early game and only having a few tanks already. Papa going for his charge beam at BT. I did miss which door led to the Kraid's lair from Derp, but we'll soon be finding out which boss Derp is about to find. Hopefully, I think it was Derp that did the save recently, so won't be sit back too far. Sounds like we are now joined by the real Gerbo. Welcome, welcome.
Hey.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. I had some stuff that I had to do real quick.
No worries, no worries.
I am here now. What have I missed in my absence?
Yeah, we had a bit of route divergence. Got some great early items, and Derp making quick work of Kraid. It looks like a vanilla Kraid. So that's what you want to find. Those vanilla bosses are nice, of course, when you find
sure.
when you find access to open the areas that the bosses are in. So now we got the warehouse door open.
All right. So since I haven't been here, where are areas at? if you've been keeping track.
I actually am doing. I'm trying my best to do a. I'm trying to area track while I'm watching so that I'm able to make sense of what's happening.
Okay.
But yeah, we've seen, of course, Criteria. They've gotten access to Big Pink area. They've gotten access to Red Tower. We've seen a few hints into Meridia. And
who's Phaser? Skipping it.
Yeah, everyone's got plasma.
I would too.
Yeah. And yeah, we had that door to create. It looks like that was at the bottom. Was that the bottom door of Parlor there? Looks like may have, or no. I mean, I'm not sure where he came from. But anyway. Oh no, it was. I'm sorry. It was the Red Tower door. Went to create. It looks like on Derp's screen. So Papa doing the gauntlet check, only finding an energy tank. Probably not too happy about that.
Oh.
Looks like a lot of the same checks, though. Honestly, I think both teams have hit up a lot of the same areas, just in slightly different orders. Still waiting for that first suit.
I like a few suits.
Yeah, we got a few checks here on Solsky's side at the top of Red Tower. So we have the normal elevator, but also the door to Meridia is not gated anymore. So there's been a few patches to the layout. A lot of the one-way gate doors have been removed so that you have access to those portals. So Solsky taking advantage of that, and it looks like we are at Rick's ship.
Yeah, Papa is sporting some very interesting sprite for Samus.
Yeah,
That has an unintended effect.
he's got the knockoff brand Varia suit going on here. Has
Generic area.
all the flavor, but none of the protection.
It almost
Yeah,
looks a
so-
little reddish pink.
Yeah. All right. So okay, yeah. So that that moat door led over to the normal entrance to Lower Norfair, which is not going to be some place that you want to go without a various suit right now. It is possible to do those hell runs, but not very comfortable. Looks like Papa's having internal conflict over it right now. Doing this back and forth dance.
Which
All
room
right.
was that?
The door that would normally lead to the ocean from Moat led to
Yeah,
the
I meant where
Chronic room. Yeah, Chronic room.
It's possible to get out of there.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and then the top of the normal Meridia entrance there led was that the Lower Norfair entrance, I believe.
Hey, Ridley. Where was that?
I missed that one. Too
Wreck
many
ship?
things to track. Oh, Wreck Ship was fantastic. Yeah,
Wreck
Wreck Ship was really that's
Ridley.
not one you want.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely not one you want. Really offers very little in the way of advancement. There's one item behind him, but no area unlocked. So not what you want to find there, especially with 5 supers.
Yeah. And obviously, I haven't been here for the past probably the 10 minutes before now, so I don't know what these runners have seen and not seen. All I know is that they have the major items they have.
Yeah, we got a grappling beam from Kev. Potentially, maybe like a shack tool unlock progression wise, but not too useful when you got space jump.
So, are there any more doors that they have not explored?
Yeah, I didn't see anyone check the normal like criteria like elevator down to Brinstar portal yet. I think there's still 1 or 2 in Red Tower that have not been used yet. High boots check. What's this? Spring ball.
Spring ball.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good item.
yeah, yeah. You still don't know if that suitless Marie is in logic yet, so
Oh,
I agree with that.
I hope not. For the sake of
All right.
all of our runners here today.
The derp found Meridia access from Craig's entrance.
East or west?
East.
But that's good. That's actually really good. With
Oh,
that
I'm
grapple
sorry. I'm
beam-
sorry. It was West Meridia, but the east door in Norfair.
Oh. I was gonna say, if it's East Meridia with that grapple beam, all it needs ice, and they can just go straight to the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Lesser Meridia.
Ooh, an ice check from TG Dirt. Papa doing some thinking here.
Yeah. The Papa, I'm pretty sure is tracking for both of them, and so yeah, you might have a little bit of slowdown for him having to do checks and whatnot. Derp only finding an energy tank. Not exactly what you want, but with still no various suits, you know, it's welcome, I think, at this point from anybody.
And that 4th E-Tank puts Cathedral runs in logic, I believe.
It's true.
Nice ice escape from TG Dirt, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, it might be easier to do a hell run from the opposite side of Lower Norfair. The Lower Norfair chronic boost room, we've seen access to that.
Ooh,
might be easier. I'm not sure.
good point. Because we know where that is. Well, yeah, Solsky and TG Dirt know where that is, right?
Someone does.
Someone knows. I know somebody saw it.
The viewers know. I've got it tracked, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track of the 4, of course.
Looks like
Kev's
Solsky's gonna be. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, it looks like Kev's doing some extra minor checks down here. And Solsky doing the run.
Papa's stream not looking so good.
Well, it's one less for me to have to try to keep an eye on, so I'll take it.
Hmm.
Papa's
Yeah,
stream is not crashed. I'm not sure why it's this way on the restream, but it should be okay.
volunteer, please.
All right.
Yeah,
Have to get some Bubble Mountain checks here. Should be interesting. It's also interesting that they have both members of Team Slow are now in the same spot at the same time. Could be good or bad. When you're doing these co-op things, having some kind of route divergence is always nice. Or trying to identify, information and whatnot. But
Oh, and Papa's stream is back. Thank you, Speed Gaming volunteers, and behind the scenes for that.
so Derp and Solsky are both going to be doing this farm at the same time. So I mean, not the end of the world. You'll find out probably the same information pretty quick together. We'll have to see if they turn around or whatnot, if Solsky finds something useful or not. Papa doing his good.
I believe that portal, we've seen that portal already. Yeah, from the Allen entrance. Yeah, we saw that portal a little bit back. I believe it was just not worth exploring.
The Chronic Boost room led to the moat room.
It's like Papa's intending to go into Bubble Mountain from here. Various suit, Norva Reserve.
There it is. Very nice. So everything was in logic to get that. Meanwhile, Kev is about to find Ridley. I didn't see if he saved recently, but I really hope he did.
I hope Papa goes in Norpa Reserve first.
Yeah, he's probably doing that safety save, which I totally agree with.
So TG Jerp and Solsky, the first runners to have knowledge as to where Various Suit is. Papa going to have that knowledge here in just a few moments, and Kevin took a death to Ridley, I believe.
Yeah, no Various Suit's gonna make that pretty tough. Happened to me at our race last night, so I know how that goes.
I hope
looks like he did save though, so we're good on that end.
I hope Papa makes it to Various Suit. There he goes.
Yeah, I mean, luckily with the you don't have to worry about getting back out once you got that. So had plenty. You didn't know that going in, but you had plenty.
I can't ever get that item on a nice time crunch. I always end up dying if I feel pressured in that room.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess he didn't, but yeah, they almost have the ammo for crystal flashing, which is also, depending on where you're at in there, can be a little risky.
I would never do a crystal flash in that room unless I was desperate for help.
Yeah, we did one yesterday, but
what is Papa doing?
He's probably writing down some things. Like I said, he's tracking for both of them. All right, I didn't see where Derp came from on that Lower Norfair exit portal, but Joseph Meridia, thank you.
He's writing a formal complaint to the seed roller.
All right, Solsky about to find Vanilla Kraid. And Papa about to find his reserve tank. Yes, the Lord North. Yeah. I think that was already answered. So we know how to get to Lower North Fair. We know how to get. I don't think we've seen East Meridia yet.
Alright, so Crocomire leads to Crocomire. That's a nice one.
Nice and
Not every day you see
straightforward.
that in Area Rando. We gotta love Crocomire, and especially with the current item set, Charged Plasma, and adding on a Wave Beam for T-Derp after Crocomire. The seed is being generous.
Always the fun thing with finding Croc is once you find him, you are going to fight him.
I want we are pretty much go -1 again.
Yeah.
For these two teams.
Almost.
Like last night.
Yeah, so
last night you guys were go -1.
Yeah, so they need at this point either obviously gravity is technically logical. They could crystal flash clip through bot's wound, but other than that they either need ice or speed.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't think crystal flash clipping is required. So
it's not.
yeah.
I completely blanked on
now
bot wound.
It could still not be required depending on where Dragon is. So there's always the back door entrance. I believe if you've killed Dragon, you can go up the I think it's called the toilet bowl or something.
And there's your bot wound access right there.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, go -1 for team slow.
Yeah, so
Papa and Kev will find that soon.
Yeah, so ideally, you know, they find gravity suits, they find Dragon first, kill her, and then do the back door still. I think that's still faster. Maybe I'm wrong. With the area rained out changes. Yeah, with the area one, it may not be because you have to go down and then back up. But yeah. Papa going for the, or thinking about the lower Norfair exit.
I think that speed booster would be great for Papa, but if he finds gravity by going a different direction, that would also be really good for him.
Absolutely. I do know that Kev was practicing his crystal flash clips and he can do it in a pinch, but I doubt he's going to want to rely on that unless he absolutely has to. We're about to find the Chronic Boost stream here on Kev's stream.
So Kev looks like he's prepared to go through this room. He's up at full health, or not. He's not prepared to go through this room. So he doesn't want to get various.
Yeah, I mean that is a weird way to go if you're not used to running it that way. I'm not sure what the constraints are. I think he's got enough, but it's you know, it's definitely uncomfortable.
Okay. So it looks like Papa reminded Kev that that's the way to go.
Yeah.
All right, so this is more than enough health by an E-tank, maybe. But you're gonna have to play it quick.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a comfortable route in my opinion, but
actually this might be just enough health.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much he's got in reserve. Gonna farm here. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Okay, an E-tank in reserve, that's always good. He needs to get in there though and start farming. And Ice Beam at fire, please. Oof.
Right. I wonder if Solsky will opt to do the Croc at all now.
Probably not. Speed, well, it does make the escape faster. And Botwoon, like getting to Botwoon's hallway faster. Have we seen Wreck Ship Reserve yet?
I don't think we've seen Fantoon die yet.
No arc ship yet. So there's still a possibility that Speed Booster could be required.
Yeah,
And
at
yeah,
this point,
speed and wave.
yeah, I think at this point you would need to see that it's required before you're going to go back to Croc. All right, Kev is going for his variant now. No reserve tank this time, so he needs to play it clean through here.
Yes, he's playing it beautifully. That was a really nice gate glitch from Papa Schmelt. I believe first try. GG's.
Well, he's only down 2 missiles, so it's first or second for sure.
Oh no. Oh, not Papa. Kev took a dip in the lava.
He's fine. No, he's not.
He's not fine. This is this is a very not fine territory.
Well, he did just save, so. The save room is always enabled in Wreck Ship, regardless of a Fantoon. But we do have a Fantoon now on Solsky's stream.
Well, Papa Schmelt picking up the wave beam is going to be picking up speed booster at grapple. Minute or two. Gotta wait for Croc to be done taking his bath. Yeah, you have to get clean, you know, Cabby? To wash yourself.
Now, I wonder if Solsky is going to decide to run back to Wreck Ship now that we got a Fantoon kill. It's going to open up, I believe, four item checks. It would be not good for routing, but it could be the play.
Yeah. That is 4.
Making use of that plasma beam.
I don't know. I like the idea of going back to Wreck Ship with
Kev makes it out.
Being dead.
Yeah, Kev makes it back out with his very suit, so no more him to worry about the hell runs.
Heck runs. This is a family-friendly channel. Come on, Cabby. Interesting that Papa Schmelt is choosing to toss some supers into this. He does have space jump, but luckily he gets it on 3rd try. And that was Fantoon at Ridley. Looks like Derp is choosing to go down the same way.
Yeah, I mean, you on one hand you might think that they forgot that they had it. On the other hand, maybe they're just trying to show off. Look at this incredible display of skill on the gate glitching.
I don't have any display of skill personally, so
yeah, I don't believe we've seen we haven't seen one of the doors in Lower North Fair. I'm trying to remember which way they came in. I believe they came in the normal entrance. I don't think we've seen the exit route yet. So hopefully that leads somewhere good. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot of backtracking, the reverse amphitheater and whatnot.
All right, I'll be right back, Gabby.
All right. All right, got Derp finishing off or beginning the fight with Fantoon. Everyone's just kind of doing the rounds right now. I'm trying to think of what the next play would be. I still don't think we've seen a Turian yet. I wonder if that's been found. And you've got Solsky running back towards the entrance, so that's gonna be, yeah. I love the amphitheater dive. Lava dive could be G. I don't think so. I think we saw the entrance to that was at the Meridia door from the tube. I think it's gonna pop him out at the Meridia tube, but I could be wrong. Maybe I missaw that earlier. Okay, Canadian now backing me up on it. All right, Derp finishing the Fantoon fight, escaping. Just Meridia portals left. I think that's right. Did pretty good on tracking portals for a long time, but eventually I got overwhelmed. So I have a few definitely that are not checked off yet. A lot of them are Meridia. There's one I don't have in criteria, but I could have just missed it. I also don't have one in Pink Brinstar that I could have just missed. I don't have one at the Upper North Fair elevator, and I didn't see where the exit to Lower North Fair was. So there's a few that I missed.
All right, and I am back with dinner.
All right. Yeah, I was just kind of commentating here that trying to figure out where GT might be. It looks like most of the checks at this point are Meridia, which makes me wonder if Rick's ship is holding gravity for us.
Either that or high jump boots for suitless.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, there's definitely some checks. I don't. We definitely did see East Meridia access from the Forgotten Highway side. And we've seen a couple entrances on the west side.
Interesting that Papa is thinking about suitless.
Yeah, a lot of he's probably reviewing the map. Like I definitely did this a lot on my race last night too. Like there's just some pausing and like I need to figure this out. And even if you do have everything figured out, like you know where you want to go, you gotta like find like the connected dots on the right path to even traverse this mangled web of a map. It can be a lot to try to read, even if you are tracking it. Yeah, I'm wondering now if Wreck Ship is a play.
It is interesting how Derp and Solsky are staying with each other here.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while. Ever since we saw them like kind of sync up at Bubble Mountain, it seems like they've been pretty close.
They're looking for ooh, yeah, they're looking for Wreck Ship.
Yeah. Going up Red Tower, the Meridia exit from the top of Red Tower does lead to the ocean, so that's looks like that's where they're headed.
That gets us backdoor access to Wreck Ship.
Yep.
I forget, are Vari tweaks turned on?
There are some tweaks. I think Vari tweaks are, yes. No, apparently they're turned off. I know that some spots have been modified in a similar way.
Okay. Because I was thinking, like, if there's modifications for area Rando. Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Oh, when you said ocean, I thought you meant, like, back ocean, not west ocean.
Yeah,
I thought you meant east ocean.
I mean, to be fair, you know, if you imagine, like, the shipwreck, it's probably one big ocean, right? All right, going straight in for the check. So we've got the right side supers. I'm betting on vanilla gravity. The last check.
Okay.
And I'm so yeah, so that's it.
Proved wrong. Live on air, like literally 5 seconds after you just got done saying where the suit was gonna be. Proved wrong.
I like to jinx matches into the runner's favor, you know? I want to predict the horrible outcome and then it'll be amazing and we're all happy.
So Papa's fighting Ridley. He's not killed Fantoon yet. So he's not gonna be able to collect Gravity Suit.
True.
This is not good for Papa Schmo.
Yeah, I don't know if he had seen it yet. I thought that they knew that, but yeah. So like chat's pointing out, we still need to find G4. It's looking like it's probably a Meridia portal. In fact, it's probably even. We have one portal in East Meridia and one or two still in West Meridia to check that I'm aware of. Got 3 Ridley fights at once.
Papa Schmo's Ridley being down.
Yeah, unfortunately, like you said, not having the suit though, so that's unfortunate. I believe for tracking, I believe Kev has his, Varia as well.
I don't. How good is Papa's suitless?
I mean, he can do it for sure. I don't know how much he's practiced the Dragon escape and whatnot, but that's not really in logic. So the rest of it's a lot easier for sure to do. I know Papa can do a lot of those things.
He doesn't have any items to get out of Dragon either.
Right. So does that mean we have a vanilla Dragon then?
Yeah, that is vanilla Dragon.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and now that's something that Kev could do. So Kev just recently has been learning North Korea % for the other league or whatever that's going on right now, and
the category extension tournament.
Yeah, and so he definitely has gotten pretty good at doing that. So in a pinch, I could see Kev doing it. Now, of course, in one of these, you're hoping just to find the suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see Solskjaer here probably just dip right out. Pretty much have everything that they could want.
Where does Crab Maze go? Do you have that marked?
Which one's Crab Maze?
We are about to see Crab Maze.
Oh yeah, that one leads to the Green Hills meme route door. Or not.
Oh, East Meridia.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, I totally had that one marked wrong. Don't mind me. I'm tracking the wrong things.
So it's a straight loop from Wreck Ship to Meridia. Wow. Wait, where's G4 then?
Yeah, I still don't think we have G4. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks, chat. I marked the wrong one on it.
Did we see the Meridia elevator?
I want to say the only one we've got left in West Meridia. I think we maybe have the crab room, and then we also have the aqueduct door. Maybe. I don't think we've seen both of those.
Papa Schmel's gonna be in a world of hurt here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, have we checked this door before?
he doesn't have a way to get anywhere.
Well, it depends on where this goes, right? I don't remember where this door goes.
We just saw this. This goes to
Oh,
East
okay. I
Meridia.
see it now. I see. So that takes to Aqueduct. Perfect.
He won't be able to do anything here.
Yeah, he
No
can
grapple,
check.
no ice.
Yeah, he could. Yeah. Without the grapple, if he comes out of this area here, I think he's screwed. I don't think there's a way. Yeah, snail climb. That's right. There's a snail climb back up, but he could check left sandpit, then loop back around because the portal.
If left sandpit had power bombs, he could crystal flash clip. But then he still wouldn't have a way out of Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon still.
Yeah, Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Just thinking about it. All right, Kev Naskus wrapping up his Ridley. It's a bit early to be coming here, honestly. Like I think he knew at this point it was not Fantoon or whatnot. He doesn't have gravity either, so he's kind of early for Rick's ship.
Papa, why make me sad?
Oh, and the save. Now we haven't really talked about this, but the area Rando does have rolling saves, so he will still have a save at a prior to Aqueduct location. So it's not as bad as you're not going to lose.
Last save.
I don't remember that, but there are rolling saves. So at the very least, he has another save somewhere else. I just don't know how far back that is. Yeah, he's probably he's. I mean, it's kind of smart, right? Especially you're up against like some pretty good runners, and you want to take some gambles. Maybe this is the play. He has no way of knowing, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be slow going.
I like the idea of checking the sandpits. I mean, does Papa know CF Dragon?
I'm not sure if Papa's done it or not.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I always love doing this wall jump out of here. Meanwhile, Solski's going to be finding Vanilla Dragon. Extra supers. Wouldn't say no to those at this point either.
It's like he just wants to peek the item. Just needs to get a little higher to see it. And it's
like maybe X-ray.
That's not a reset.
Well, I'm guessing he couldn't quite tell what it was. I think it's X-ray as well. Yep.
Looks like he still wants the X-ray.
I don't know. I wonder if he knows how to X-ray climb.
Well, this
sucks. Maybe not. Yeah, I agree. Get out of there. All right, going for the Dragon grapple kill. Very nicely done.
No, not suitless sand.
Yeah, that's another spot where you can get completely soft locked. I think this one's okay, but I think that 2 space gap on the left there is maybe not possible. I do know too. I think it helps when you use L and R buttons while you're doing your jumps to increase your height.
Yeah.
But also having those baby shrimp down there firing at you. Oh, don't fall. Oh gosh. I don't know if this is possible to get out of.
Well, at the moment, it looks like a death is more likely.
Yeah, it's a reset. Okay, hopefully, he's done the check. He's done the check. Hopefully, at this point, he gets out of there. Although, it's still gonna be tough unless he.
Yeah, you have to do the wall jumps to get out of there. So,
save did he pick?
Either that or do a snail climb to get to the top. That way, you don't have to wall jump.
Yeah, I agree with the snail climbing route.
I'd rather do the wall jump. I struggle deeply with snow climbs.
Alright.
Cav's gonna be taking a save underneath the glass tube.
This will take him to Lower Norfair. He has not done Fantoon yet, so he will need to go that way. I do like the save though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where was G4?
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that as well. So we're gonna have Derp finishing pretty soon, assuming nothing weird happens.
I was watching Papa just wall jump up this thing, and I look over at TG Derbs and I'm like, whoa. The good boys
Yeah,
crab room.
yeah, if anyone wants to point out where that G4 room was,
It
that'd
was
be
crab room, according to Plums.
nice. Very cool.
Wow, another jet seed for Team Slow So Slow and Team BabySkipSkips. Wow. I am not affiliated at all with either one of these teams, by the way.
I have very
Papa.
strong team bias right now, but I'm trying not to act that way.
Very strong team bias.
I'm just kidding.
What is your team bias, Cabby?
I'm obviously in favor of the BabySkipSkips here.
You are. I'm in favor of Slow So Slow because they've been going fast. I'm sorry. You know, I appreciate you
checking
guys.
screw attack. I don't know if we've like obviously they don't know where gravity is yet. I don't remember anyone.
Oh,
looks like he's
Papa
on a
doesn't
reset.
know fast snail climb.
Yeah, so it looks like Kev wants to get that green gate glitch to check that item and not pass it up, which makes sense right now. You don't want to be passing out as we haven't found gravity yet.
And question in chat about if Papa has spring ball. He does not have spring ball, unfortunately. I assume if he did, we would have seen a little bit more suitless action. Maybe. He does? He does? I didn't think he did. Oh,
Okay.
okay. I've been proven wrong.
So remember how earlier I said something in like within 5 seconds I was proven wrong?
Wow. Mother Brain, 2 already down for TG Derp.
I believe Kev's still working on that green gate glitch, or maybe we got down there and got out. I didn't see
that
it.
crap room. It's this crap room.
Yes, yeah, that's the one I was assuming as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have both on team So Slow now in Turian, so pretty strong lead. Papa's still on the hunt, so hasn't found Fantoon yet. So all these checks and wreck ship are disabled. Like he's just passing through.
Any bets on if Solsky will attempt stand up?
Got the energy for it. You know, missing Wave, which will slow it down a little bit. Less value, but
Just a little bit.
yeah. I'd say if he has the energy for it, I think he probably would.
So Kev made it through the green gate glitch here. And just an energy tank. Looks like he wants to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, a reset would probably be slower. He's got space jump to get back up, so makes sense just to continue on. Another green down for Derp.
Kevin Essex is going to find Phantoon here.
Yeah, which is, of course, our progression. So we'll find Phantoon, have to go all the way back to Wreck Ship, and then find Gravity there, and then head to Meridia.
We get a quick entry from Papa. We do not get a quick entry. That's not enough health. That is. But there's no room for error here.
It has a high jump, so standard lava dive setup. Doing that, no wave beam, so Solsky, go ahead and get him grabbed.
Beautiful.
And pop us through, no problem.
Wow. I love it when something goes right.
I want to say, was this ice beam down here? I can't remember.
Yeah, this is ice.
Right, sure. Kev will be happy to have that one. And GG's to Dirt.
56 even, it looks like. TG Derp finishing with an official SRL time of 55.59. GG's to Derp for that. Now, if you're Papa and Kev, are you starting to get a little nervous here?
You know, I'm sure now they've seen the dot done, so yeah, I'm sure they are. Haven't even found Gravity yet, so that's not going to be too comforting.
Yeah.
But I also know that they're almost entirely guaranteed to finish the race anyway. You have to see these guys forfeit unless it's like absolutely, not even close.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I think at this point a player would have to feel like unable to do the logical route.
It's a tough decision between continuing on and debating a forfeit because at one point you have two bosses left. You don't know where you need to go, especially for this logic, and you gotta think about how far behind am I. And
yeah, I know
whoa,
that.
Papa.
Yeah, that was close.
Be careful.
So these guys only ever quit if they feel like they can't complete the logic, like with the seeds for some reason, something either strange or they're just totally lost or don't feel like they can do it. So almost guarantee that they'll finish. So we got the Phantoon, which I'm sure Kev is really happy to find. Because the other option was this could have been Dragon, right? If he had found Dragon down here, of course, Kev would be in a bad situation. He does have grapple, probably could have escaped it, no problem, but this is the one he wants. Like, this is going to open up those checks in an area that he can go. Of course, if it had been Dragon, opening up Plasma is not going to do him much good. Up taking that death, unfortunately, yeah.
Why did he went back down? At the top of Worst Rim.
I wonder if he felt like his health was too bad to survive Amphitheater.
He wouldn't have been able to take a pirate hit, but you can make it through there without getting hit by a pirate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Other Brain 3 on Solski. And
Okay,
Pantune down for Kev.
Yeah, beautiful Pantune finish from Kev. Ooh, fast fillers from Papa Schmo.
Yep, nicely done.
Yeah, you're right. This health is looking a little bit better here. For this attempt.
Yeah.
I mean, not by much, but it is looking better.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty close to what I think I normally run with when I'm running 90%. So, but the problem, of course, being you're down to gravity suit.
Yeah. Wow, this is a really nice seed from what we saw. Will Soski and Dirt be joining us for an interview today?
Guess we'll be finding out when they are both finished. Oh, it looks like they are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like they are.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to spoil the results.
Well, you're the one asking about interviews.
I'm just wondering ahead of time. I didn't say, oh yeah, he's finished. I mean, it's like.
Yeah, are we supposed to tell him about the forfeit? Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so yeah, I mean, you're talking about the seed. The big thing, of course, is that we had the big trek for gravity, right? So you had to go all the way down to Lower Norfair, kill Pantune there, then go all the way back to Wreck Ship to get gravity, and then go all the way back to Meridia, which I guess wasn't too far away, but still to complete that whole logical circuit. So
yeah,
running around and backtracking.
Weird logical groupage thing.
Yeah.
And I, for one, did not appreciate it.
And GG Sosolski. So completed with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 1 minute, and 26 seconds. Very well done. Being right around that hour mark in one of these in an area boss Rando is very good. It's definitely a very good time. And with all that backtracking. Unfortunately, Papa taking another death. Lower Nerfer not playing too nice. So now we just got to see these guys do their racing back to Wreck Ship. So Kev got his Phantoon kill, and he has to try to find his way back now to Wreck Ship. And Papa's not too far behind him, working on getting that. It's like Solski's timer's doing something kind of funny. Yeah, Papa will then have to do the same circuit of getting Phantoon, and yeah, something maniacal. I don't know. He's super cool or something like that. It's definitely whatever it is. It's definitely a compliment.
Oh, I love Solski. Oh, he's a great dude.
Looks like Papa is opting to go for the energy tank that he knows is this direction, which is pretty smart. You'll get not only to get the refill, but of course extra capacity and whatnot. I'm certain the refill at this point is more important to him. Still doesn't have enough ammo to Crystal Flash, so.
Did we not do our job as commentators and trackers and Markham has done? That's probably why I think I haven't been invited yet. Here, let's do that. Now they'll get invited.
Only we got somebody from SG helping us. Oh wait.
That's
you.
It's me. Did they not get the invite?
Are you able to click it?
Yeah, I can get them the invites. I'm just wondering why it's not sent them if it hasn't. No, it just sent them, like just now. Yeah, we forgot to mark TG Derp as done.
There we
Oops.
are.
And there's a Solsky, and there is a Derp. Hello, Solsky and Derp. I feel like I just talked to you guys yesterday.
Might have something to do with the fact that you talked to us yesterday.
Oh, really? Um.
Well,
So,
hey, yeah. First of all, GG's. Congrats on your win. Seed was kind of interesting in some of the pathing and the routing. What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, I think we kind of god routed that seed. Not gonna lie, we were pretty much go mode like very early on, relatively speaking. There wasn't a lot of troll elements in the seed, and we knew where pretty much everything was, to the point where we had like 2 locations that even could be G4, and it kind of sucks that it was the last one that we checked, but regardless, we had a pretty easy path through pretty much the entire seed.
Yeah, we noticed that too. We were doing our best to kind of track along, and it seemed like there's only 1 or 2 doors left possible that for GT, and we hadn't found it yet on either team. And yeah, you're right. You know, you got a lot of your movement items early on. You got a nice beam set up early on. It really just came down to that gravity suit. You had to track all the way down to Lower Norfair to kill Fantoon and back to Wreck Ship to get it. And then, of course, you'd found Meridia a long time ago. It was just a matter of having, easy access through there. So
yeah, I was headed to Wreck Ship, but as soon as Solsky said he found Fantoon at Lower Norfair, I just immediately ran back to Lower Norfair because there was a chance that there would be something good at Wreck Ship, and then there was. So apparently that's what
smart.
the difference was, since it seems Papa Shimon and Kev haven't seen Gravity yet.
Yeah, that was a smart play. Yeah, they only just recently found Fantoon at Lower Norfair, and I think we're watching Kev now race back to Wreck Ship to do those checks. So, yeah, and then we had some deaths on the other team as well that kind of set them back. But we also we saw Papa do a little bit of Suitless Meridia, kind of taking that gamble play earlier on. So yeah, just some different routing. We early on, both teams were like doing a lot of the same checks for quite a while, and I think your team, you guys were synced up through a lot of like the latter part of the race, and like where you were going. I noticed you're at Bubble Mountain around the same time and doing a lot of the same stuff later on as well. So you had a pretty close finish just between your own team.
Yeah, I think we were kind of talking about that because there were a bunch of times, even before the end, but especially at the end, where we were basically just doing the same thing. So it was pretty nice. We both knew where to go. We had a lot better comms than last time on where all the doors we needed to access were. So we didn't have as much trouble as we did last race. And I think we got to show all of that. We played better individually as well, and it showed in our final times, because I think we both got sub-hour. Or if Solsky didn't, it was very close.
101. But I didn't have like speed wave. I was missing a lot of good fast for most of it, but that's fine. I also had the Ridley reset, but I was able to get back like really fast with that reset. It was pretty pog place to save, and just happened to work out with the Wreck Ship there. So
yeah, I think you guys tracked down a lot where those routes led, and it was pretty easy going. You guys knew exactly where to go, like you mentioned, so that helps out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Were you both tracking, or did one of you kind of take ownership of that?
No, I just basically store things in Derp's brain. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like using trackers. I know it's allowed, but I don't like doing it. And obviously, I probably should be using a tracker for area rando, but I think I'm good enough.
I'm gonna be honest. The tracker sucks.
Get away without
I hate it.
Tracker is not very good. I will agree with that. But we weren't using a tracker, but we were able to remember most of the important locations this time, at least.
Yeah, I've gone both ways on that. I've tried it with and without just to see how it would go, and I agree. Like, it makes more sense in your head if you don't use a tracker. And as long as you're able to keep that many things stored, it's fine. But yeah, trying to look at those maps, it's quite a web eventually, and it's like,
I just feel like I need a technical degree from DeVry to be able to even operate that thing. So it's like, I don't know, man.
I'll I'll have to get set up with some lessons or something.
Yep. Solski too dumb to use. Caveman. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So yeah, it's just again just kind of having a good sense of where the locations were, keeping the key ones in mind as we kind of work through it. We had some really good spillover in it too, like how Top Red Tower led to Business Center and how Gravitron entrance led to where was it again, Derp? Was it Green Hill Zone or Ship? Remind me.
Gravitron entrance led to Moat, so that was really
yeah,
nice,
which
that was also right next to Crade. So we got to route that in really nicely.
Yeah. Because that's how I got back to Crade super fast, which was nice. It was good.
Yeah, so again, congrats on the win, and played amazingly. And do you guys know like where you're at in your division and whatnot? I assume we'll be seeing you guys in the playoffs.
I mean, we definitely won the division. I know that. I think we're not first because
Maniacal took too many losses.
Yeah, Maniacal lost too many times. Unlucky.
Oh, so that explains the timer. I got you.
What timer?
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with my timer?
I don't know. It shows. It makes perfect sense.
Cabby and Soski, I gotta go, guys. I just wanted to extend GGs to you guys, and if you can extend my GGs to Cabby and not Cabby, Papa and Kev, when they join in, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll do. Take care.
Yeah, see you later.
Well, I mean, any other thoughts or comments that you guys want to make?
Oh my God! Oh, why would Speed Gaming do this to Maniacal? What is this, dude? Maniacal sucks. Like, really, guys? I don't understand. Like, why would they do that to him?
It was weird, for a while it was kind of cut off, and we were, kind of speculating on, it said like Maniacal super cool or Maniacal success story, but I guess it's some other kind of convoluted compliment that I'm not sure about.
Yeah, we're definitely hoping for the Maniacal success story in playoffs because it definitely hasn't shown up yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah. It's just we're gonna be having a strong team effort all over, and no, but I'm looking forward to playoffs. It's gonna be great, and it's been a lot of fun with this team.
Awesome.
So it's been great.
Okay, well, again, GG's. Thanks for stopping by for the interviews, and looking forward to seeing more in the playoffs.
Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot. Catch you around.
All right, let's kind of follow up now on the ending now for Team BabySkipSkips. So I'm gonna try to do my best to catch up here. Looks like Papa finally made it through most of his troubles with Lower North Fair, and we'll be seeing that Fantoon kill here. Now we do know he does know already that it is Fantoon, since Kev is through there already. Got his gravity suit at Wreck Ship, so Kev is in go mode, and Papa will now be armed with all that knowledge as well. So it's just a matter of finishing it out. Kev taking advantage of the beam combo. Does not have X-ray. I believe it was Papa that found it in, I think it was Sand Pit, and decided not to go back for that, which is probably the right call. All right, looks like I am now on tracker duty. I will try my best. Get that link pulled up. I can understand how to use this thing. All right, so we've got 2 boss fights same time. I've definitely been working on his Dragon fights a lot lately. Like I mentioned earlier, he's been working on North Korea %. So having a suit for this is going to probably feel pretty good after working through that for a while. Almost done on Papa's side. All right. Both bosses dead. Let's see if I know how to do this now. I got a Phantoon and a Dragon. Oh man. Looks like I know what I'm doing. Kev showing off. Like I mentioned, has been practicing that. Well done, Kev. A little golf clap on that escape. No shine spark here though, so it's only half credit. All right, yep. So like chat's pointing out, Papa is now on the run to pick up his gravity suit. Kev is finished. I don't know if they've found G4 yet. Like we mentioned before, the G4 entrance is at let's see, West Meridia Crab Room, which is normally like on the exit to go back down to the Red Brinstar. I don't have my map pulled up either, so I'm not sure what would be the fastest way to West Meridia from East Meridia for Kev. Yeah, I agree with chat. It is very likely that at this point on the tracking, there's not much left for choices. I think even Slow mentioned that there's only two checks for them left when they're at this point. Papa is in a precarious situation here. Poppers look hungry. All right. Papa playing it safe. I do not blame him at all. After having some deaths in Lower North Fair at this point, not wanting to do more than he has to. You know, you already know the other team is finished, so at this point, you're just trying to finish it out. Play it a little bit safer. Get it done. Kev going, I think, yeah, it's just, yeah, Forgotten Highway, so, oh gosh, where did that go? Probably knows better than me at this point. Good save from Papa. Papa's still only at 10 power bombs. Looks like the power bomb counts were kind of stingy this rando. So, wow. Oh man, yeah. Luckily he just saved. Man, the key hunters are out for blood. Oh man, it's like something out of a nightmare for Papa, just sitting there with the key hunter like viciously slashing the platform right above his head, trying to get at him. And Papa had already grabbed his ice beam, so yeah, just see how fast you can escape. All right, looks like Kev. Oh. Remember, I think this is still West or East Meridia, isn't it? Is this West or East? Not sure. The toilet bowl side connects with like the aqueduct side. So I think he's still in the wrong Meridia. Depending on which doors he's trying to check, of course. Is he going to Spring Ball? Not sure where Kev's going. I don't think there's a door that way. Definitely don't need any more items at this point. Alright, Papa has made it out. He's thinking. Let's get back to wreck ship, so he's probably looking at the map. Alright, I was wondering where Kev was going to go with this one. Still wondering. Back down. So this door down here always loops back around to Aqueduct. It's just a loop. You can either take the toilet bowl back up, which maybe is what he's trying to do. So like I think you've only got a couple exits here, right? So you've got the so down here at the bottom, this door is always gonna loop around to the other side of Aqueduct. But you have the toilet bowl that goes back up, and you can head out like the you can either head back up to the Forgotten Highway exit, or there's the crab room. That's on the east side, or I'm sorry, on west side. Pull up the map again. I closed it. So, yeah, he's got the Aqueduct exit right there, or he's got the Forgotten Highway. And ironically enough, this one leads to the other one. So, the exit of the other one, I mean. So now he's at the backside of wrecked ship again. If he goes through wrecked ship to the other side of that, will lead him, I think, back to Red Tower. And he can use there's a path from Red Tower to West Meridia. So that's his path to Turin. Now, if he knows it's that way or not, I don't know. Our players here in wreck ship, of course, Papa going straight for right side supers, which is where he'll find gravity. While Kev is still hunting for that GT or G4, I should say. And Papa gets gravity. Where's that? There it is. Okay, Papa is now officially in go mode. I'll have to route back into East Meridia. I think the entrance to East Meridia, I'm sorry, West Meridia is down at the door to Norfair elevator. I think that's the one. Or no, I think it's the one above that door where you go up through the ceiling. Papa's looking at the map, probably trying to figure it out. His routing back. See if Kev knows where to go. Yes, all right. Kev is going to. He's going up. I don't know. I can't remember which door it is. I mean, this actually works too. That works too. Okay. May have just marked it wrong before. Okay, so I think the door he needs is at the bottom of Main Street. Oh no, it's not. It's the crab room. The crab room will be his ticket to G4. I don't think we ever saw the aqueduct door from this side. Yeah, so unfortunately that's not the one he needs. I'm not sure where he's going. He may not have checked Croc door, I think he did. I think we had a required item behind Croc. Yeah. Maybe speed booster. So he's definitely been this way. He's done seen all the other portals down here, so I wonder if he knows another connection that we're not thinking of. Papa is still sitting there, so he's probably looking around trying to think about where Kev should go and helping him out. I'm guessing they're communicating right now. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, Kev is definitely going the wrong way. So what he doesn't know is it was back in West Meridia where he was in the crab room, which is normally like your West Meridia exit path back into Brinstar. It's like Papa's slowly making his way. Papa giving us a little dance. Papa is going the correct way, so this should take him to Aqueduct, and he'll have a straight shot over to a Vanilla Dragon. Then he'll be on the hunt for G4 as well. Yeah, again, I'm not sure. Yeah, so Kevin's going the right way right now. I'm not sure, okay, or not. So yeah, he might go back towards the Croc door. Which I think is also a vanilla Croc door. I think it actually does go to Croc. I thought they've already been there though. So I'm not sure why he'd go this way. Maybe they forgot to mark it off. Not going that way. Okay. The only other two doors that are potential portals to places are the Chronic Boost Room to Lower Norfair, as well as the Lower Norfair exit. Both of which can be reached from this direction. So the Lower Norfair exit, or the Chronic Boost Room door, we're taken back to landing site. Which is just, it's fairly far away from everything that where he would need to go. Yeah, he is going this way, so this should take him back, I think, back to Moat. So I believe they've already checked all these doors. The one down from here goes to Kraid. Yeah, he's going to Kraid right now, which he's already been here. They're just hunting for it. They don't know where to go. There's Screw Attack up there. I said he does not need it. At this point, it wouldn't do too much good. You're already through Lower Norfair. You'd just be turning it off probably to do a clip, a Zeb skip. Papa heading in for our last of the G4. Should be pretty straightforward with his loadout. Got plenty of supers to fight off Dragon. All right, so Kev's going this way, which means that there's two doors. We have the vanilla Turian door, which I think leads to Red Tower. I don't recall what the other door leads to as you're going down the green Brinstar elevator. I didn't mark that one off, so maybe that's the one he's checking. It is. Maybe. Okay, that makes sense. Those are two that I had not written down yet. So, fortunately, there's nowhere good this is going to take him. If he goes up the meme route door, that'd probably be the closest. I'll take him back to East Meridia, where he was at the start of his hunt. But East Meridia does not connect to West Meridia, so no matter which way he goes, he's kind of in for a bit of a journey. Papa going for the spike suit and gets it. Very nice, Papa. I believe he got it there. It looked good. The extra energy tank, maybe a stand up in our future. Got the beam loadout for it for sure. See if he pulls off the reverse halfie. So Kev's still in the hunt. The elevator up here will take him back to meme route in Criteria. So, or I guess Blue Brinstar area. So he'll be back at the ship again. Very nice speedball from Kev. And it's a little bit of swag. Papa's going down here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This will just loop back around to Aqueduct again. There's no checks down here he's going to need. And there's Aqueduct again. So, yeah, he can. Yeah, okay. So escaping here is the right play. This will take him back to the wreck ship Ocean, which is on the right path to find at West Meridia, and then the crab door. That's not the way he wants to go though. The other way he can go here is the Forgotten Highway, which is a much longer route back. Okay, he is taking it. All right, Kev, going back this way. So, you can choose to either go back to Norfair or to Kraid, of course, which Kraid's not the answer. But Norfair would only take him a few doors away from where he needs to go. So hopefully, yeah, he is going the correct door here. So we need to see him take the. He's gonna end up in Norfair, the chronic boost room. We need to see him go towards the Norfair elevator and towards the Kraid lair entrance. That would put him. I'd put him back into West Meridia. That's where he needs to be. Papa back in Red Tower, going up. That is not going to be the way. I'm not sure what he's got marked, but he needs to go down towards the Norfair elevator as well to get to Meridia. He's thinking. All right. This is. I don't have this one marked. This one might possibly lead to the aqueduct door. I have a few connections not written down. It might be the aqueduct door. If it is, this way's fine as well. Aqueduct door from the other side, though, from West Meridia's side. It is perfect. So this is where he wants to be. It's very close. So, knowing this, he needs to go down to that crab room. Now the problem is, no one goes to that crab room unless you know it's there and that you know that's the way you need to go. Going up here, there's nothing. So there's no doors up here for Kev to find, just some miners. So this is definitely a little bit wild goose chase. But the doors on the south side of West Meridia, it's one that's easy to forget about. So we'll see if he ever decides to go that way. This is a part of Meridia that I think a lot of people just forget about. There's nothing ever this way, so it's probably like relearning the map. There's never. The only time I think people go this way is if you're doing like map completion. Unfortunately, that door is the last portal that they're looking for is a tucked away one that's not used very often. Very close. They're all over it. Okay, it's probably gonna go up here, which is not the way either. So we'll take him back to the Red Tower. And now he's going. Where's this one go? I forget where this one goes. This one might be. Is it Lower Norfair exit? Yeah. One negative thing about using the area tracker map that lets you like click and set portals and whatnot is it draws these connections. And a lot of the time, you will draw lines through other portals, even though the line doesn't stop there. It can make it look like certain portals are already accounted for that aren't, which is probably why Team Solstice opts not to use it. If you've got a good memory, and you can get by without it, it's probably best not to try to use it. But I'm one of those unfortunate people that don't have a good memory, so I've done a few without it and I've been fine. But this kind of situation right here that they're in, I mean, they're using the tracker. You can tell Papa's frustrated. Redance. That's you're looking for that one portal you forgot somewhere. You know, the map is so nice and it's so hard to spot, and especially if you know Papa and Kev are trying to communicate like where they've been. and maybe they relayed information in a slightly different way, and they got one of the portals marked wrong. Like, you know, the crab room could be a couple different rooms actually, so maybe that one got marked incorrectly at some point. It's always painful when you're in this position. And it's sad too because we've seen them be all over that West Meridia. They've hit every door but the crab door recently. That's just such an easy one to forget about. We do see Papa going back the right direction. Well, not really actually. There is a way to route that way. If he goes up the elevator, it takes you to North Ferry, go across the Craig's entrance, and that could take him back. So yeah, if you go straight across into Craig's entrance, I'll take him back into Meridia, which will actually be right there. So there's potential. Okay, good. He's going that way. Hopefully he's figured it out. They're both going that way. Go, Kev, do it. Okay, nice. Okay, that's... Yes, Papa. I think they both figured it out. Okay, I think they both realized that there's nowhere else to go. They're going for it. Oh man, this is exciting. Okay, they're gonna find it out. I'm sure there's gonna be some anger here. But they're about to find Turian. There he is, GG Papa. First to find Turian. Yeah, Papa giving us his thoughts in dance form before going down that elevator. Got almost a sync between the two of them, which is pretty cool. Those just now getting here. We had a race where we had a little bit out of the way gravity suit, which is what separated our two teams by quite a bit, tracking down that suit. And then we had a miserable search for the G4 door. So that added in quite a bit of time there at the end. But other than that, we've seen some pretty cool stuff. We saw Kev demonstrate a suitless Dragon escape. Even though he had the suit, he turned it off just to show off a bit on his North Korea practice recently. Yeah, and we've had quite a bit of good play. Unfortunately, randos sometimes they bleed together and sort of keep track of everything. Area randos being particularly tough in that regard. Well, to see if our team name moniker holds true to the BabySkipSkip. So they're both going for it. Fortunately, a grab there with Papa. He had a pretty good attempt going, and so did Kev. Almost synced up baby grab. Papa having one more energy tank could go for the stand-up as well. Has the good loadout for it as well. Neither player having screw attacks, so I won't have to worry about the Zeb skip being too difficult. And of course, with the spring ball, it also adds in the possibility of a spring ball Zeb skip from either player. Slightly faster. And Papa is going for the spring ball skip. Of going for the standard. Very nice morph into that Zeb space. But does have the energy to go for the stand up here. That was kind of quick menu. I'm not sure if he actually turned off. Oh, okay. Did not turn off area. Not going with the skip. Probably the right play. No, I don't believe he saved earlier, so that's probably not something you want to be risking at this point. Off by 1 energy. We're marked off Papa's Dragon kill. Probably pretty clear by this point. Of having a slightly faster fight, pulling ahead just a little bit there. Although getting a little bit trashed by Mother Brain 3 here. The Brain really giving him a fight. The Brain down both team members. Let's see if you can do the faster escape. It's very close. We've got a head start, of course. The exit, I don't believe, is randomized. So, unlike with route randos we did earlier in the season, it's a lot more predictable. Harder to do an accidental save the animals. Papa. Going for, is that Blue Bomber? Got to end the season strong, show off some swag. You got it, Papa. Okay, now I think he just wants to finish. Enough tries. Make sure. My tracker's still working. And GG's Kev finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour 50 minutes and 24 seconds. GG's to him. And Papa saving the animals. Doing the humanitarian thing. And GG's to Papa Schmo. Try to get them in here for an interview. Looks like they might be ready. Papa Schmo finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour 51 minutes and 14 seconds. Hello there, Kev. GG.
Yeah, kind of. Thanks.
Yeah, you guys. Hey, and then we're welcomed by Papa as well. GG's to you as well.
Thanks, man. It was a game, that's for sure.
It sure was. Yeah. I was doing my best to try to track, the portals and whatnot while I was doing comms with Gerbo earlier. He had to step out, but yeah, it was a mess. So I guess I got my thoughts, but I guess I'll ask you guys first. What did you think of the seed and what happened?
So I like every single category of Super Metroid I've ever played. I like every single randomizer of Super Metroid I've ever played. And I dislike area rando so hard. I just have absolutely no love for this category at all. And doesn't help that it was a long day after work. And, I was up at 6 a.m. this morning and I worked till 4:35. So I'm just tired. I don't find these very fun at all. It's like, let's take Super Metroid and make it not fun. For the viewers, on the other hand, I'm sure it was a riot watching me run past the Turian door 4 or 5 times.
Well, yeah, I mean, for sure, it was definitely tucked away back in there. It's funny looking at the schedule ahead of time. We're all kind of, our team is all kind of new to some of these categories, and the route rando looked on paper a lot worse than this one did. But when it actually came down to doing it, the route randos were a lot more linear. There were a few hubs, but for the most part, there's a lot of linear tracking. The area ones, man, I mean, they weave in. The branches aren't like just single branches; they weave into each other, and there's this lot. Playing the game of finding the missing portal is a lot more difficult. And so yeah, that was I can understand the frustration. It was visible on the screen multiple times. We saw Papa giving us a few dances, some of the anger dances and whatnot. But I had a feeling.
Yeah, halfway through, there was a lot of, because I was doing the map tracking and doing the portals in the background. That's why I did a whole lot of pauses and stuff like that. It's just me looking at the map or trying to track portals. And about halfway through, and I guess to give you a couple of different answers, I felt like the sea was going pretty well at the beginning. I felt like we were branching off, we were finding things, whatever. There was no real big hiccups. Halfway in the middle there, I'm finding like 2 new portals, and Kev's finding 2 new portals, and I'm having him tell me where they are, and I'm trying to track the ones that and somewhere along the way, I marked a portal at an incorrect location. And so it took us a while to figure that out and be like, because I would be like, oh, if you want to go there, go here. But then I realized that that connection was totally bogus, because when I went to try it, however long later, it was totally wrong. And I was like, oh, I have to like rework the map and do all this other stuff. And then, yeah, trying to find that Torian portal at the very end. I was like, where is this thing on the map? I can't find it. And I was trying to tell Kev like this one door, but I couldn't describe it well enough. And then I don't know. I'm glad we finished. And that I would hate to have gone out on a forfeit. But overall, this seed or not, or any other seed, this Rando League has been great. So thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Sir Cabby and Kevnasics for hopping in at the very last minute to be on a team with me to do this, because it's been an absolute blast. And most appreciated to all the people who have jumped into Restream and Track, and the admin for just taking all this stuff, doing it for in their off time or whatever, just to organize all this jazz. So I'm happy, dude. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely had a lot of great play. Kev showed off a suitless Dragon escape that was totally unnecessary.
Oh, that one.
So
Yes.
I did that for the prime reason to prove that I can play the game, because nothing else I was doing was like, any good. And I'm like, no, I've got some strats.
And hang on, and my version of that was the spike suit after Dragon.
I saw that too. Yeah.
With spring ball, mind you, which is much more difficult to do. So I was like, yo, hey, the run is now a success, because Kev did his grapple escape and I got a spike suit.
Yeah, we definitely caught both of those. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, by the time I was in Everest, I was really, for some reason, I didn't think there was a portal there, and I was like, oh, good, I'm going to get to Dragon. I'm like, good, after all this mess, I want to fight Dragon suitless, and I want to do a suitless grapple escape. I'm like, I was really psyched for it, and then I got like where I thought the aqueduct room was going to be, and it was somewhere completely different, and I'm like, man, I really wanted to go, and then I found the gravity suit, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to get my suitless dragon fight, because I've been playing around with that a lot. I'm really glad I did this. I learned a lot of new skills in Rando, and I learned a lot of different ways to play the game that are helping me in a lot of categories, and it was really, really fun. I mean, if I discount this week of Randos, I have loved to death every single bit of everything I've done. It's been great. The mistakes, the silliness, the wonky, controlling Samus. Route Rando, by the way, I thought was going to be terrible, and that was one of the highlights for me. Working with you guys was super awesome, and it was great. Thanks to all the organizers, and thanks to everybody who did this. And I'm going to just beg you, please don't put Area Rando in the league next week. I seriously, throw something else crazy in there. But that's been awesome. And Cabby and Papa, thank you guys so much. It's been great. I would like to go further, but I'm just too inexperienced, too new. But I'm really glad I did it, because in the future, I think I'm going to be a lot more confident, and it'll be a lot more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All of us being pretty young to doing this stuff, we still had a lot of fun doing it for sure. And just so you know too, like as far as how it played out, between the two teams, you guys had a lot of the same checks, maybe slightly different order, but like a lot of the same ideas and plays happening there. And you guys ended up pretty strong. It was like a bit of a front-loaded seed at first. You had like some good beam loadout early on. Varia wasn't too far away, maybe like midway through the game. But then that gravity was really tucked away, because you had to go all the way down to Lower Norfair, fight Fantoon down there, come all the way back to Rex Ship to find your gravity, and then all the way back to, of course, Meridia to finish that out. So it's a lot of back and forth there. And then, of course, like the West Meridia crabs being the Turian thing. So the other team had the same situation as far as like hunting for the portal. I don't know how they do it, but they don't do a tracker at all. They just kind of keep it in memory, and they're able to remember how many doors are where and whatnot. At that point in time, after they beat Dragon, they had 2 doors left to check, and it was the second one. So they basically full portaled the game to find that last one, like you guys did as well. But without the tracker, it actually worked to their advantage. They didn't mismark it. You know, they had a good memory on it, so they were able to find it pretty quick.
Yeah. I feel like that probably could have been something that we could have done as well. But at the same time, it's not. There's a whole lot more risk to that unless you've just done it so many times that you just you have all the locations in your head and whatever. But yeah, that explains their times for the most part. I mean, I know Derp and Solskjaer are pretty good in general anyway, but Derp getting a sub hour by a lot on an area in Boss Rando is pretty impressive. So GG's to both of
Absolutely.
them.
The only
Absolutely.
thing I like better than watching Derp run is listening to Derp do comms. And now I'm also a side note to that. I'm glad that Derp was running in this race and not doing comms on it, because that dude pulls no punches when he does his commentary and would have destroyed a lot of my choices for sure. But I would have had a blast listening to him just roast me over and over and over again playing.
Maybe we can
Playing
have him
this match.
redub it with his comms on.
Oh
on
my
top.
god! I am never ever watching this race.
Well, if you don't, they were pretty funny. I had Solsky and him, coming in for the interviews as well. And at some point, you need to check out Solsky's timer. It was he got his little kicks in at Maniacal, so it was pretty funny.
Is Derp
It's,
still using the black timer?
Yes. Yep. But Solsky had a different variation of that you might want to check out at some point.
All right.
Well, I guess with that, GG's guys, you pulled through your finish. You didn't give up, so we always love to see it. And like you guys both said, it was a blast racing with you, and really appreciate everything you guys have done for me to help me grow in this area as well. So so GG's both of you. Looking at the schedule for today, it looks like we've got another couple races going on right now over on Speed Gaming 2 and 3. So feel free to check out Team Shack Tools Digging Game versus Team 3, or Team D-Rust versus Shy Guy Fan Club on Speed Gaming 3. And we've got more races tonight as well. We got one more actually. We've got looks like the Shy Guy Fan Club and Team D-Rust are doing a double header, so that'll also be on Speed Gaming 3. So with that, GG's guys. You probably won't be seeing me anymore this Rando League, but I'll be stopping by with these guys probably in the chat and whatnot, and watching over as the playoffs go on. So
yeah. Good luck to everybody who's in the playoffs. Hopefully, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of really high-level play and really super cool stuff going on. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching the playoffs, and I'm also looking forward to prepping for the extension category tournament coming up. So lots more Super Metroid. I'm super pumped.
Yes, please make sure you give Kevnastics and Papa Schmo a follow. You probably already have, but also make sure you give Solsky and TG Derp a follow as well. The Real Gerbo was also my co-commentator earlier today. Please follow him. And we also had, oh gosh, forgot the name now. We had, oh my gosh, why am I missing it? We had Plumps doing the tracking earlier for us as well. Give everyone a follow. Everyone's been great. So yep, with that, I'm going to end the stream. We will probably be sent over to one of the other ongoing races. So I'll see you there.
See you
Later.
next tournament.
Peace out.